What's up, softball players? I'm Coach Dan Blewett. In today's video, we're going to talk about how you can play your best when scouts are watching. All right, so if you're new here, I'm Coach Dan Blewett. I'm a former pro baseball pitcher, also a baseball and softball academy owner. So I've seen this. I've watched a lot of players get their big break where the scout shows up and they know they're there and they're super nervous. And it just kind of throws a monkey wrench into their otherwise really high quality, high caliber game. So let's talk about 4 different strategies that are just going to help you play your best when a scout is watching. So number 1, breathe. This is the simplest tool in every athlete's toolbox, their mental toolbox, and that's just to take a deep breath and then slow your heart rate down. So deep breaths, especially when they come from the belly, so out and in from your stomach, kind of like the way a baby breathes rather than this shoulder up and down. Those tend to be like a little more calming. That's something that you learn in Pilates classes and yoga classes and meditation classes. So I think a really good deep belly breath with a long, slow exhale when you're feeling stressed and you're feeling nervous can just slow yourself down, calm yourself down, and give you a chance to refocus on your task at hand. So number 1 is just breathe. Number 2, try to get absorbed into the game and interact with your teammates and have fun. Yes, that seems like really silly, dumb advice, but really when you're in the dugout and you're staring across, through the fence, and I've done this, I've been staring a scout in the eye, it takes you away from everything that you're supposed to do. Instead of gazing at that scout and watching and wondering, oh man, is he or she gonna like me today? Is this gonna be my big break, or am I gonna screw everything up? Turn your attention back to your teammates and just start a conversation. Just make a joke. Just be yourself and get absorbed into the dugout and get absorbed into the normal interactions that make softball fun, that help you get lost and forget about all that external stuff. So don't forget, don't retreat into yourself unless that's your normal thing. Don't retreat too much. Still be a part of your team and interact with everyone. Enjoy yourself, and that will help all the extra stuff fade away. Number 3, there's a term or a phrase, like a catchphrase, a saying called dance with who brung you. And this just means that when you show up to the dance, don't start looking around for a better dance partner. Dance with the person that you brought to the dance. And what that means here is you got to this point where a scout is showing up to watch you because you played so well and you've worked so hard, and you don't have to be extra. You don't have to do this like huge show and play out of your mind to impress them. If what you did leading up to today brought a scout out to watch, then that's all you continue to need to have to do. So basically, the big task when a scout is watching is just to stay within yourself. And what that means is don't try to be like Mario when he gets a star and now he's like, boom, 10 times faster, jumps 10 times higher. Just be yourself. What you came to the game with is going to be good enough. That's why they're there to watch you. So don't try harder. Just be your normal self. See the ball, hit the ball, see the mitt, execute your pitch, take your deep breath and field that ground ball and make your throw. Just be yourself. And number 4, and this is a general mental training tip that you should always use, but especially when a scout is there, you can't tell yourself, I've got to go 3 for 4 today, or I've got to hit 2 doubles today, or I've got to throw a shutout today. You can't do that. You do that by going 1 pitch at a time. So if you want to throw a shutout and really impress that scout, which we all do, you're still going to have to do that 1 pitch, then another pitch, then another pitch until you've thrown 100 great pitches and finished that shutout. So you've got to condense your game down to the smallest possible task. So if you're a pitcher, it's 1 pitch at a time, 1 inning at a time, 1 hitter at a time. If you're a hitter, it's 1 at bat at a time. Don't try to go 3 for 4 all at once. Just go 1 at bat at a time and see 1 pitch at a time and take 1 good swing at a time. And as a fielder, it's the same thing. Just lock in, take your deep breath, do your prep step, and watch for that batted ball to leave the bat, right? Then you make your play, go through it with your instincts. So this is the big task, and it's not easy. This is something that everyone struggles with in everyday life, and especially in sports, is staying present and focused on the smallest task right now. You don't want to worry about the past, that other time when you went 0 for 4 in front of a scout, or in the future, what might happen if you go 0 for 4 in front of the scout. You just need to stay hyper-focused on the smallest task at hand today. Make this pitch, take a good swing, see the ball, and put my swing on it, that kind of stuff. And that's going to keep you grounded, and it's going to keep all that other stuff that's going to stress you out and add pressure heaped onto your shoulders. It's going to keep that out of your mind, where you can just swing the bat, the way you know how. All right. So hopefully today's video was helpful. This is tough, right? When scouts come, you see your future, you get excited, you want to do your best so that you can get recruited and, move on to the next level one day. But the way to do this is just by staying within yourself, slowing the game down by breathing, continuing to interact with your teammates like normal, and not trying to be someone that you're not. Just try to be who you are today, because that's why the scout showed up. All right. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Check out my other videos. You'll find them in the description about my mental training videos. I've got a bunch here for softball. I've also got an online mental skills course, which can help you kind of hone some of these ideas and practices as well. All right. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you here in the next video.